Okay, this video is walking through the process of making an exploded view for your assembly. So you've got it all finished, you've got the appearances added on to it looks how you want it to. I've just got a transparency on this piece so you can see the inside of my speaker as we go. So we start off by coming over to the configuration manager. What you guys are going to do are right click on here and go add configuration and add a name, something meaningful. I've done this a few times, so I'm just going to keep going with an extra one, and I'm going to tick on that one. So from here, I'm in that view there. What I want to be able to do is see how it's highlighted. It's grayed out, so if I want to go back to a different one, I can double click on him and it becomes the one I want. But in this case, I'm coming here, and then in the assembly panel, I've got exploded view. Select on that, and then this guy comes up here. Keeping it nice and simple and the regular step is perfect. And I need to start selecting some objects. So I'm going to start by pulling those guys out. I might actually do the front panels there as well. So if I can't select them easily, I can actually go and extend it down over here as well. So I'm going to select the speaker covers with both sides. If I need to unselect something, it's very easy. If I accidentally get something, I can uncheck it. That's nice and simple just to select it again. And you can see you've got this little handle here. So in this case, I want them to pull those guys out this way. I can then choose the distance. So in this case, I'm going to go 125. He's there. Now, if I hit tick up here, that finishes. That's all we do for the exploded view, which is no good. I want to expand that out, and I want to edit that feature. So right click on the exploded view 5, go edit feature, and now I can get back into it and add the next step. So from here, I'm going to grab that front face and send him out. I'm going to make him 100. That's good. But I've got a few other pieces that I need to add to that as well. So I can add those two as I go. So those two are added. And if I then go done, I'm ready for the next step. But actually, I need those three as well. So if I go back onto that explode step 2, I can then choose the other pieces that I need to go onto that as well. So now that's attached. If I tick here, it's obviously going to finish off the full explode view, so I'm going to go done. So there's my next piece. I want to go these guys out next. Again, pull them out. You can do some rotating stuff as well. I'm just going to keep mine nice and straight and easy for this one, but you guys could explore a little bit further if you want to. So there's my front. That's looking good. I'm going to hit done. Next step I'm going to do is just pull the back out nice and quickly. So if we grab the back, I'm going to grab this little guy out first. So there's my, pull him out, and I want that piece as well, and might as well bring the whole panel there as well. So he's going to go out to 100 and go done. I'm going to grab the face next. Again, can be a little bit finicky at times when you've got lots of pieces overlaying. He comes out this way. He's going to go to 75. You can see he's stepped out. I need those pieces to include on there. So I can always go back and update it if I need to. And then I'm going to go done. Next step, he's going to come out a bit further. Let's go 60. Done. And I need to go back in and edit that because I'm not finished. You can see it's really easy to go back in and do the next steps as well. So then this guy's going to go out a bit further that way. Let's go 50. Done. Onto the next step. Let's pull the top up. So I'm going to need that one and those two pieces there. It's going to be tricky to get to. That one, which then allows me to, I'm going to pull him up. So let's go 80 up, fine. Done. And then I'm going to grab the bottom down. Grab each of the pieces you need next. Again, you can use the tree if you need, and then pull that down. So let's go 120, and I am happy with that. So now I'm going to hit that tick for the final time, and that's good. If I need to get back to my other view, I can jump up and double click on there, and it will bring it back. I need to get back and have a look at my exploded view to edit it again, double click on that configuration, and then I can go into that and it will then show the view that I need. So that is now almost the last thing we want to do. If I right click on him now, I can animate. So open that up. This is really cool, and you can see it go through. I quite like the back and forward, and you can see I've got half speed at the moment. So that will then just keep going back and forward as you go through. If I want to then sort of get it to a spot that I want to be able to record it and save it, I can pause it, and then it gives me the option to save animation. We'll bring up this here, give it a name, where you want it to go, up here, details, and hit save. So really nice little feature.